Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 7 of The Haunting of Hill House. What'd you think of the last episode?
Devastating.
Super devastating. Technically
and a
amazing.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, every episode is better than the last somehow. This show is gotta be in like my top 3 favorite shows ever.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I realize that this might be one of the greatest television shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is spectacular. I also saw that it received no awards nominations, I believe.
Yeah, I was seeing some comments about that, which is ridiculous.
Make sense. That literally invalidates any award show ever for the rest of my life if this didn't win anything. Last episode was so great. The ending, super brutal for me. I'm sure there's a lot of ways that people interpret shows and stuff like that, but for me, when Nell was talking about the fact that she was, right there and no one could see her, that has a lot of real world implications on how, people can be struggling and not be seen. It made me cry in the moment, and when I edited it, it was even worse, and it was rough. And also the fact that it's just scary.
Yeah.
This is simply just a masterpiece of a show.
Yeah. No, it was heartbreaking, and I'm nervous. This episode is called Eulogy, so I don't know if I'm emotionally ready.
I don't know. So there's only one way to find out, but I'm so excited to keep watching this series, and I'm so sad that we're getting closer to the end.
Yeah, me too.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. I mean, last episode, they did get a lot off their chest. Mm-hmm. So hopefully, maybe we have more of like a healing episode.
I don't know.
Oh man, is he in the police station?
That's what it looks like.
I gotta get back to my kids.
Kids are fine. I just checked on them. They're with Aunt Janet. You can leave whenever you want. To be honest, it wouldn't look so good.
I feel like he's definitely playing the good cop role.
My guys are talking to the, what are their names? Nice couple.
Dudleys?
The Dudleys, I believe. It's a mess. And we haven't even talked about the other body.
That didn't have anything to do with us.
Of course.
Other body?
You leave a lawyer up. Suddenly, we can't fix this.
I don't like this cop at all.
No.
Talk about the house, talk about Olivia, talk about what happened last night.
What other body?
Yeah.
Well, it's a rental. Yeah.
Still just talking to her.
It's better.
It's not like scary conversations. Like literally just talking about clothes right now.
Seems like an everyday thing.
Just never left her.
I know you're upset with him because he took Steve's money, but he was only looking out for you. And
If you want to lecture someone, lecture Theo.
Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh.
Space, but not like Cheryl.
I'm glad she looks like her.
Shirley Space.
I got chills.
Yeah.
One of the most dangerous storms, but it hits a really small area.
Dad,
It's gotta be that, I think.
Oh man. A secret door?
this wall feels squishy.
Busted pipe, most likely.
It shouldn't be. I can fix it.
I kind of forgot that they were fixing up this house.
Right. With the intention of selling it.
Yeah.
Storm was just last night. It can't be all the way down here. It can't be down here.
The whole house is covered in mold.
Father Mucker.
Really, Dad?
Oh no. What's gonna be in this wall? Something's moving in there?
Maybe rats. Could be what happened to the pipes.
Please get your face away from the hole.
About anything.
Oh.
What was that?
It's like a person, like a shape.
Oh, yeah.
There's someone living in your walls. Thought it was gonna Hound back at him.
He's looking a lot better now.
Guess so.
It's a little hungover.
I should have met you halfway. People fuck up. Really fuck up.
So maybe it was what it looked like.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to do with Steve's money, does it?
Sit. Enjoy your coffee.
Okay, like some healing.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for their relationship.
Yeah.
Where's the damage? Second floor hallway behind the library wall. Master bedroom.
That transition always amazes me.
Blueprints for this house are a disaster. And I've got 4 plans, none of them match. This house is schizophrenic.
It's literally a maze.
It's that moving maze in the intro.
It's bizarre. I can't really identify a leak, and I'm not finding water.
So there's no water, there's just mold.
I don't see any droppings. Have you actually seen rats?
Oh, I keep hearing them scratching here.
Now you're hearing a person. Oh. Showed up. Oh.
We were solid, babe. Those last few days don't count. That wasn't us.
Few days. So it wasn't just one terrible night.
Yeah. Everyone's falling apart.
Yeah. Just going from kid to kid.
There's a lot of people here. A lot of people loved her.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
What?
For the hangover, mix beer and tomato juice and power it down.
Sounds disgusting.
And not as well as a shot of smack.
Whoa.
I just wanted to support you, and if I'd known
If I wanted you to know that, I would have told you that.
I'm sorry. Fuck my day.
Yo. So similar. Oh, is this their aunt, maybe?
Maybe. We haven't seen her yet.
Yeah.
You knew she'd be here.
Some tension.
Yeah. I like how he's constantly being supported by Olivia, though.
None of us should be here.
I know what you mean.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I got nervous there for a second.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
So Steve at least experienced some weird stuff.
See, Steve, your dad thinks that all this water is coming from that red room upstairs.
Bentley,
What?
professional. Be safe down here, okay?
I mean, she made the plan. She must know what's going on.
Yeah.
Seems a lot more shocked than it just coming from the red room.
Who the wildest yearn for the old time step and the glad return.
Both of them.
She was driving me to rehab. She looked at me and she said, "You go in there and you bring my brother back." I was born 90 seconds before no, but she was always my big sister.
Wow. Jeez, the relationship gets me every time.
Too.
What's this?
I don't know exactly.
The missus do these?
Yeah.
Seems concerned.
Yeah, like they shouldn't exist.
Probably ain't my place, but maybe she could use a little time away from the house.
What's wrong with the
I
plans?
think you might be right. It's probably not your place.
Oof.
Whoa.
You know, my mother worked in this house. She'd come home and she'd be scattered. Towards the end, she'd wander into the woods at night barefoot,
Oh my god.
giggling like a schoolgirl in love out there in the cold.
Literally just corrupts your mind.
Claire got pregnant. Miss Hill made her keep on working, even with the baby coming.
Jeez.
My little girl's stillborn. Grace of God, she was back to it not a month later.
Just trying to forget about it.
She hears a baby crying,
Ugh.
and she goes looking and looking.
House is just tormenting her.
I'll be damned, but I heard it too, and little girls cry. That first cry, the one she never got to.
Just always stuck in this house.
Never spend a minute inside after dark.
Wow.
But here's the thing. It worked.
Huh.
A little time away would do the trick. From the house, I mean.
I would absolutely take his advice.
Well, prayer's not really our thing, but I take your point.
Each their own, I suppose.
Wow.
That was a very impressive, speech he just gave.
Yeah. The camera just
slowly zooming in on him. Yeah, I feel like these plans have to be super wacky or something. It's like she's intentionally leaving stuff out or putting stuff in. Something's got to be going on.
But if the walls are moving, maybe she's looking crazy.
Yeah.
I'll meet you there.
Neither one of these limos works.
I'm feeling bad for Shirley.
Yeah.
Who knew Luke had it in him?
It's always guiding him.
Did Theo tell you what she did?
No.
She's telling you don't.
But we all fuck up and we can be upset with each other.
Steve, can you unplug it over there?
There's that.
The figure?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Dad?
Oh, that's bad. That's how he hurt his hand.
I unplugged it.
It's okay. It was an accident. Fuck.
Oh my God.
Why don't you go upstairs and play? I think I got this covered now.
That's why his hand's wrapped.
Yeah.
So this is getting close.
Yeah, we're close to the end.
Ooh, that scared me.
Yeah. He really fucked up his hand, though. This door is not meant to be open. Thank God.
He's not gonna stop.
That looked like it needed a lot of stitches.
Don't.
What?
You didn't because they're dead.
I feel like Nell was saying don't to the mom.
I don't know.
And Nell didn't get their shit together. You're gonna end up just like them, you understand? Because it's in our genes.
What a terrible thing to say.
Yeah. He thinks all of this is hereditary.
I don't want to bury you too, you understand? Okay?
There's got to be two different things going on, because there's the evil Liv, I feel like, who try to pull Luke in, and then there's the dad's Liv, who's super nice.
Yeah, and supportive and...
Like the real Liv. Oh, that took me a while to notice the knife.
Is it a screwdriver?
Oh yeah, it is a screwdriver.
Having a horrible dream.
You think?
I'm so sorry. I don't even...
You gotta get out of this house.
I don't know what we have to do, but we have to do something.
I'm what?
That does not seem like Liv.
Oh yeah, her plans are nothing.
You use the same shape dozens of times. It's a footprint to our house, to our forever house.
Whoa. She drew the forever home over and over?
I just think I've underestimated these migraines, I'm not sleeping through the night at all. It just snuck up on me all of a sudden.
Just looks so bad. Struggling so much.
Yeah. She looks like she hasn't slept in, a long time.
Probably won't have to see them again for years if you don't want to.
Wow.
But you do want to, don't you?
I mean, he's kept himself away for so long.
Yeah. I feel like this last 2 days just changed everything.
Yeah. I mean, stuff needs to change.
I overheard you and Steve talking earlier at the grave.
He's probably the only one who believes him.
Big boys know the difference between what's real and imaginary.
Ooh.
Isn't that right, Dad?
At one point.
Hey, keep it up. Okay, just keep it up.
It's crazy the things that stick. Probably said 1,000,001 things to his son, and that's what he remembers.
I mean, that stuck with me when he said that. The first time.
Yeah. Oh, did he just take something from the purse? Yeah, how much does he need to take away? Holy shit, yeah, you noticed one. Oh no. A dead body in the walls. That might have been the first ghost we noticed in real time and you caught it. Oh, she's already back home?
Maybe she came back because of this.
Or she never left.
Mr. Crane, I think you just saw one of our oldest cold cases.
What is that?
I don't know.
William Hill, been missing since 48. It looks like he bricked himself in. The tools were in there with him.
Oh my God.
You folks have a good night now.
A good night, yeah. You just found a dead body in your walls.
You know, folks around town talk. They've always talked about this place. Is it haunted?
A few of my kids sure think so.
So they had this conversation already.
Yeah. And he already knows that there's creepy stuff about the house.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He bricked himself into the walls and then tried to scratch his way out.
I'm sorry I didn't talk. And I'm sorry I didn't listen. And it's the regret of my life.
What? You fly safe.
Oh.
Did you tow my car? Reception's over, Theodora. As far as you're concerned, we're closed.
Uh-oh. Did Luke go to the house?
It was outside my house like it always is, and now it's gone.
Took the car and the credit card?
My wallet's not in here. It was in here.
You saw him.
Come on, you know.
He looked wrong.
Has anybody seen Luke?
There you go.
Oh no.
Your silence doesn't protect them.
Yeah, he's been silent for too long.
He wanted to have a smoke. He went outside about an hour ago.
He's not doing drugs. I think he went to the house after seeing Nell and his mom.
Footprints?
That's dirt? Oh no, I don't like this. Oh, the forever home.
Oh no, she's gonna kill someone.
Oh my God, are they both seeing this?
Stop, make it stop, make it stop.
Holy crap.
That's like the first shared
experience.
Oh, all the chills.
It was like this when we, and I can fix it. You're not fixing this.
Oh my gosh.
I was in shock.
You didn't call us for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Because you were grieving.
That's right.
I mean, he did go back to that house for seemingly a while.
And he was covered in blood.
Your daughter Shirley says she woke you up because she was surprised to see Mom in the kitchen. So what did you see when you got to the red room?
That door's been locked since we moved in.
What the hell did you see? Oh my God, this is the first time it's open.
Why do you lie?
Oh, I mean, everything he says is going to sound absolutely insane. Going to get locked up. All right, that was episode 7 of The Haunting of Hill House. What'd you think?
There was just so much happening.
Yeah.
We focused on the beginning. We had the eulogy, which I feel like, just like you said during the reaction, the Luke and Nell connection just gets me every time.
So sad.
But then things just, I feel like it was chaos. I feel like this episode was very chaotic.
This episode absolutely was chaos. It was all over the place.
Yeah.
Different timelines, different situations. Yeah, I mean, he's essentially kind of going from kid to kid in real time and experiencing some things back in the past, but everyone's life is just still in pieces. I mean, the dad, talks to Shirley first and sees Kevin come home and their relationship is shattered. Then he goes down to Theo and Theo's relationship with Shirley is shattered. And then he sees Steven and his wife, their relationship is shattered. Then he sees Luke and Luke is acting weird and suspicious and stuff is off with him. It's not good for anyone in the family. And the dad clearly kept a lot of things secret for a very, very long time and stayed away from his kids. thinking that it was protecting them.
Yeah.
And probably when they were younger, it probably did. But now that they're all adults, he still has this quietness about him. Like there's multiple times where he's even getting advice from nice Olivia.
Yeah.
And he won't really listen to it.
Yeah.
He won't speak up. He's not being assertive in what needs to be kind of going on. So it is just chaotic.
Yeah, and I think in this time with everything going on and the fact that there's a lot of kind of cracks in their relationships, he does kind of need to be the dad. Like he needs to be over them and trying to kind of fix things the best that he can. And yeah, like you said, he's not able to like speak up, and Liv is doing her best to guide him. I mean, he kind of finally got that out at the end with Luke so everyone could figure out where he was, but it took them kind of being like, oh, where's Luke?
Yeah.
For him to kind of get it out.
Yeah, even like Steve was the first person to even mention Luke.
Yeah.
Like when the dad could have said something a little bit earlier. And even then, it's still kind of suspicious about him doing drugs. I don't think anyone has the idea that he maybe is going to Hill House.
Right.
Which I think he is, because he was the only one visited, or I guess early on he was visited by both Nell and the mom.
Right.
The mom was trying to pull him in.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly what was she saying, like don't go or stay or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's like they're pulling him towards the house.
Right.
And Nell said don't. So Nell, I feel like, is like
trying to protect
Luke and like don't go, don't listen to mom or whatever it is, just don't.
Yeah, which I still like. I don't think that is Liv.
I feel like there's two Livs.
Yeah,
like there's the normal mom Liv that we had, and then there's the Liv that was corrupted by this house.
Yeah,
that made her scattered.
Yeah,
that's what they kept saying, scattered, because the dad sees the good Liv, but the bad Liv is still very much alive. It's the one that tried to pull Luke in. It's the one that destroyed the Forever home. So yeah, we have two Livs, I feel like.
Yeah. I want to touch on Mr. Dudley's speech.
Yeah.
That was heartbreaking for him, and it was also much needed for their dad.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was taking it seriously. And then Mr. Dudley kind of went more into detail. And I think in the end, it still didn't quite seem like he was taking it very seriously. I think until he saw the blueprints again, and then,
waking up with
Liv is on top of him in the night, and she just looked awful.
Yeah, I mean, she literally had a screwdriver like pressing into his neck.
Yeah.
She does not look good. She looks absolutely sleep deprived. She looks hysterically crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious she needs to get the hell out of here. And that was a very fast transition, I feel like. Like, there wasn't necessarily a lot of signs until it seems like it was too late. Like, when she came down with the plans, like, she seemed totally fine and coherent and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, already at that point, she has completely lost her mind.
Right. And now we're revealing, obviously this is all very close to that night.
Yeah.
And the dad is revealing in the interrogation room that he thought that she was gone.
Right. So she must have left the house.
Yeah.
Because even the kids were surprised that she was back.
Right.
So she leaves, but she may never actually get off the property. She might like get right to the edge of the property.
And can't.
And then just can't leave for whatever reason, gets pulled back to the house.
Right. And then interesting, they said that they saw the mom in the kitchen. One of the daughters, I think, saw the mom in the kitchen. But then he runs to the red room and the door's open.
Yeah.
So
they saw so the mom's doing something in the kitchen and then going up to the red room.
Yeah.
And another big bomb of a drop is, what the hell's the other body?
Yes, there's two bodies.
Right, there's the mom and someone else.
Yeah.
I don't think the body that they're referring to is the body that they found in the walls.
No.
I think there's another body on that night. So someone else is dead?
Yeah. But who? Like, who's there? Because the only people that are around the house that we see are the family, which we know is not, and then the Dudleys, and the Dudleys don't stay after dark.
Yeah. So unless she tries to leave and she attacks the Dudleys first.
I don't know.
Like maybe she kills one of the Dudleys.
I'm trying to think if we see the Dudleys again later. I mean, they did talk about... No, there is a previous episode where they talk about they found Nell. The Dudleys.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the
I think the wife.
Yeah, the wife does find.
Yeah.
And I do think he does talk about them together at one point too, saying like the only people I want there are the Dudleys or something.
Right. So who is this other body?
Yeah.
Are there two lives? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
There's someone either we haven't been introduced to or someone that we have, but we know it's not the dad, it's not any of the siblings, it's not the Dudleys.
It's not Aunt Janet.
Yeah, it's not Aunt Janet, it's not that police officer. Like, who else has had contact with the house?
Right. I don't know. I feel like that's the biggest mystery that we have right now.
Yeah, and I almost forgot about it too.
Yeah, because there's just so much that happened.
Yeah, so much happened in this episode.
And I think I saw my first ghost.
You absolutely, and it was a scary one.
Yeah. Too. Yeah, that was really scary. I mean, that wasn't really a hidden ghost.
It was right there.
Yeah.
It was in between his face and what he was looking at. So it was, when you looked right between them, you could see it clear as day. So that was terrifying to experience in real time.
Yeah.
I'm seeing them like frame by frame as I edit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we saw our first ghost. The mom is just completely losing it very quick. She's already gone, I feel like.
Yeah.
There's a big time frame of what's going on in this house. We know he comes to the motel and his clothes are clean, and then he goes back to the house and comes back covered in blood hours later.
Yeah.
And he won't explain what happened. So, I mean, it could be as simple as he literally was mourning and he went back and like her body was already dead and bloody on the ground. He just like picked up her body and just like sat there with her dead body for a couple of hours before he came to or something.
Right.
Or it could be something way fucking worse.
Yeah.
Because when they all left the house, she was still running around, or someone was running around chasing them. And like when I think Steve or someone saw someone in the window as they drove off. Like,
yes.
So when he went back to the house, there was very much still someone alive.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a woman in the window.
So he goes back and fights for a couple of hours.
Yeah, so maybe
something.
maybe that's who the other body is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's some crazy stuff going on. Like, this episode definitely felt like it threw me for a loop. And I feel like it's just setting up the next, I guess we only have like 3 episodes left.
I know. I feel like there's still so much.
There's so much. I have faith that everything's going to get wrapped up and told perfectly.
Yeah.
But so much was introduced. We have so many shattered relationships. We have the dad who really needs to step up. Barely know what happened that night still.
Yeah.
And we still got more history with the Hills. How the Hills made the Dudley's wife work through the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty evil.
Yeah.
One of the Hills barricaded himself into the wall. Like,
yeah.
He's clearly went crazy. Like, maybe he lost his mind, went crazy, and then when he came to, he realized what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
Like, he was like sleepwalking or something when he bricked himself in.
Yeah.
So like a lot happens to the Hills, and I feel like we're going to learn more about them, which is crazy because we only have 3 episodes left.
Yeah. And yeah, like, how have we gotten this far and we know almost nothing about the people that owned this house?
Yeah. Except for they all went insane.
Yeah.
So just so much more to explore. So interested in what's going to happen. And I feel like we're gonna have to realize that Luke is going to the Hill house.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I assumed as well.
They have to get back to this house.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of these relationships are going to get patched or solved, or how many more secrets are going to be revealed.
Yeah. That was a chaotic episode, and this series just keeps getting more intense, and I am so into it.
Yeah, same. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.